Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Glenn.
I noticed you wore your boots today.
I did.
How's come?
Well, after the last poverty simulation that we got to take part of and then we got to film on a destination adventure, I felt I needed the extra protection on my feet because my toes really got stepped on.
Yes, it is a humbling experience, as you will see from USD 382, who we got to travel to and video their poverty simulation. Check it out.
Welcome to the latest destination adventure where we take you into what a poverty simulation led by Rebecca Lewis-Pankratz looks like.
Yes, it's an amazing experience. We had the opportunity to go down to Pratt, Kansas, and when the USD 382, did I get that right?
Yeah, you did. Good job.
Did it, their whole school district, and I was surprised. We had already done it,
Yes.
so I kind of had some idea what to expect, but then seeing it, another group going through it, and somebody even said they were surprised, or at the end of the simulation, they were surprised what they ended up doing just to survive.
Not normal behaviors for most of us.
Yes.
I can say I did things in that simulation I would
Yes.
never do in real life because I was in survival mode and I was going to provide for my family no matter what it took.
Yep.
And I think a lot of our families live like that on a daily basis. And that is what these simulations increase awareness of our own communities. She does do these on a regular basis. She travels all over the state. She can go all over the nation with her poverty simulation kit.
And the other great thing about it is, even though I'm a male, you may get a part in it. You see it from all sides, because I may get a part where I'm a single mother trying to survive with 3 kids. So you get to see that side of it as well, not just the dad side, I guess you'd say.
Or I could be a teenage boy with ADHD.
Yeah.
And sometimes I might end up in Child Protective Services.
Yeah. So we could go on and on about it all day, I think.
Yes.
But let's get to the experience.
You're for 6 months and unable to find work, suffering from major depression. You're woefully behind on all your bills. $600 per month for your housing.
What is your goal for just this year with not only your staff but your students in regards to relationships and poverty and the results of the simulation?
My goal is that we as a staff, and that's the entire staff in our district, not just our teachers, not our peers, but our office staff, our school nurse, that we have an understanding of what our students may face at home and how that impacts their learning, how it impacts their social emotional being, and that having walked in maybe their shoes or their parents' shoes for just a little bit today will just give us greater insight and greater empathy.
Okay, so what is your role right now?
Right now, we're just sitting in the office taking money.
Have you taken any money?
No, we haven't taken any money.
We've gone through week 1 of the simulation, and you have had nobody pay for their rent this month. So what happens at week 2 if they don't?
At the end of week 2, we start serving 72-hour eviction notices. And after that, week 4, we'll foreclose.
And then what happens at week 4?
We foreclose.
And then you put their
chairs down. Yep, they're out.
Do you anticipate anybody's going to come pay their mortgage?
No.
In poverty, do you think it's much of a priority to pay that?
I think they feel that some people might be lenient towards it, so that they might get the extra month, and so they can use that $600 towards something else.
What do you think they're paying for rather than paying for their rent?
Daycare, possibly drugs, school supplies.
Now I'm reading through 600, and this says 550.
That's our new house. We only have one
Oh.
on the market right now.
Oh, you do have one. So if they do lose their home, they still have an opportunity to have a house.
It's smaller,
Oh.
but they would have to pay $1,100. $1,100.
That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Well, I guess we'll see if it's used. We're going to check back with you later to see if anybody pays.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Well, I just wondered what your role was if they're not meeting the needs of their children.
Yeah, it's been pretty surprising. Some of the ones that are grandparents that just got their children haven't got medical cards yet, so it's kind of sticker shock when they come in and it's $350.
That's a lot of money, considering rent $600.
Yeah. It's a very middle-income idea to go to a bank for money, but a poverty idea is to go to the quick loan or the quick cash place and get your check cash. Even though that costs you money, it costs you less money than paying your loan at the bank.
That's all I do. I'm a high school dropout
Oh, I see.
with very little direction.
You don't have a family?
I care very deeply for my family, so I'm trying to provide for them.
So what are you doing to provide for them?
Anything that I can.
Have you made any deals?
Yes, I have. Multiple deals.
How'd that make you feel?
Not very good. But we got to make money. So we're out hustling.
Have you lost your home yet?
No, not yet.
Where
We
is
have-
your home?
Right over there.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're still living.
Who lives in your home?
My sister, who's 14, and my mom.
So how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16.
Yep.
And you're taking care of the family.
I'm taking care as best I can.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Well, thank you.
What do you see your students doing? Yeah. So, and do they sometimes double and triple up? Do you see kids? Yeah. Okay, so you've got friends here, right? Today? You got a little bit of resources? You got some money or anything? I would go find another family and say, hey, please take us in.
Yeah.
You can live in your car. Okay, but normally what you'll see is families kind of doubling up or sleeping in a car. So, but if they find you sleeping in a car, they'll take your kids. It's not allowed.
So how many people did not pay?
12.
Holy cow. Are you here to pay your mortgage?
I'm here to pay my last $100.
Who is it?
Bill.
Okay, do you have your transportation pass?
Yes.
Alrighty. You're good to go. I'll let it slide.
How are you feeling right now?
Well, I haven't even been home, so I'm hoping we already didn't get kicked out of our house.
Well, there might be some stuff on the curb.
What happens in that case?
You can go back in. Here's your key.
Thank you.
So, what were some of the emotions you guys were experiencing? Frustration, helpless, unafraid. This group, Horace family, they're usually pretty rough. How many of you guys think that yes?
I know I got mean. I was like, you know, I was out for myself. I'll cut in line. I'll not hand over a pass. I'll do whatever it takes.
Kind of survival instincts kicked in for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you go back to how you felt when you thought you were going to lose your home?
I even wrote it on my paper. I started writing out because the first thing on week 4 was, how do you think you're doing? And I wrote out how we were doing, that we still had our house, we still had food. And then I heard the chairs banging and I looked over here and I saw them all standing up and I was like, I wrote on there, I think I just lost my house. It's scary because I can't imagine going home and everything that you own is out on a curb and you don't have a house. And my biggest thing was, I've got to get my paycheck and I've got to get to the bank and see if they'll let us back in. It's scary.
Were you able to do that?
Yes, because I was it was literally the day we had to pay it, and they had only been kicked out for a few minutes, and so I ran home, but then we had to have another family move in with us because they had gotten kicked out, and they needed a place to live, and they had money to offer us to help pay things, and so we let them move in with us. So then there was 8 of us.
Okay. How many of you did start doing that?
Hey, but I help people out.